Today I will be practicing my First Amendment right, flexing that muscle, and that is to take video in public, and that the public and these employees at the NBT Bank recognize and honor my right to do this. So we're going to stay away from the mud puddle here. Otherwise we might get splashed. Stand way back here. Let's know that on the side of the road here. Have any problem, no problems with me recording. That's the way it should be. You can't really see into the bank. So they've actually pulled the curtains down, it looks like. Tint looks a little much in that car, doesn't it? Must be a cop's wife's car. They don't have to worry about being pulled over for stupid stuff like that, like window tint. So if the police end up showing up, obviously you guys are going to know where I am, but for right now I'm leaving it as undisclosed. I'll actually try to keep the police car out of the picture if that's the case, just so y'all have to guess where I am. So it looks like we got a little attention over here in the window. So for those of you that don't live in New York State, we're in the middle of a snow, ice, rainstorm. It was part of that storm that just ripped through the plains and is now here in New York. Offering us up every kind of weather you can possibly think of in a 24-hour span. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the light on this car looks like it's blinking. But when I look at it with my own eyes, you can't see it, so it's something with the camera. I figured this. Well, I apologize for the Van Morrison. Smoke up would be bad. Ooh, it is a chilly one today. It's right at that freezing mark. Here in New York, it does not know what it wants to do. Rain, ice, snow, we've had it all. All right, so we got somebody coming out over here. So the same law that gives them the right to record is the same law that gives us the right to record. So I just wanted to go over something real quick with some misconceptions that I'm seeing on YouTube and Facebook. When you're pulled over in a traffic stop, regardless of whether or not you deem that it's lawful or unlawful, you still have to produce your license, your registration, and your insurance card. And that needs to be done before he tells you what you're being pulled over for. Some police will tell you what you're being pulled over for right away. Others will not. They don't have to tell you right away. They can ask for your information, and they can always get you out of the car. And they can always get your passenger out of the car. They just can't ID your passenger, that's all. Unless you guys were, involved in a crime, then they can get everybody out and ID everybody. But you, the driver, in New York State, you need to comply regardless of whether or not you think it's a lawful stop or not, because a lot of times it isn't lawful. Just because it's not lawful, you gotta comply. You sort that kind of shit out in the state courts. And if you do get it to the state court or the federal court, do not take the money. You put that down as case law if you can. That's what we need more of. We need more case law down, not people taking out payments from the people. So a lot of people out doing some banking today on this horrible ass day. You can see they really haven't done much to the roads there. It's a slushy heaven. Go over here. Make sure the police haven't showed up on us. They have a tendency of sneaking up on me, and I'm a very observant person too, but Jesus. Sometimes they're like freaking ninjas. Everything seems so complete. See what we got over here. It's so complete. Got the evil stink eye for that guy. So today I have a rental. Somebody actually backed into my car that I had for 2 days at work. And I am now with a rental. So I'm not really worried too much about my car you know, if the police get my license plate, because they're really not going to know who I am unless they want to run it through Enterprise, and then I can actually go back to them and say, hey, they didn't have a warrant to do this, but they found out my info anyways. So a lot of different variables that could happen there. But hopefully the police will come out here if they do, and they do a nice lawful investigation and uphold my rights. Because remember, folks, your rights don't end where somebody else's feelings begin. It wouldn't be a right at that point, would it? A constitutionally protected right at that point. There's no sign of the police. That's a good thing. At one point, I actually worked with some of these police officers that might come out. I don't know how many of them are still in the force, but it was 20 years ago. Don't let that be mistaken for I was not a cop. I was not an officer. I was an officer of another sort, but not a police officer. And yes, I was a public employee. And I did my job to the fullest of my responsibilities, and I treated everybody with respect. Nobody could ever walk away from me scratching their head saying, geez, I wonder what he meant by that, because I was pretty straightforward. And again, I treated everybody with respect. You came out and you were good with me, I was good with you. You came out and disrespected me, and there was a chance you were going to walk away with some tickets. And that's just, that's just being respectful. Oh, here we go. So it looks like the police have arrived. I'll take them off. Oh, we got them coming down a one-way. Doing good, you?
Well, you having a good day?
Excuse me?
Are you having a good day?
I'm doing good. Can I get your name and badge number?
Sure, Officer Young, 253.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Hope you have a good day, all right?
My name's Rich. Thank you.
Rich, nice to meet you.
Yep.
Stay warm. It's cold out here.
It is. You
All
can see how dedicated I am then, can't you?
What's that?
You see how dedicated I am out here today, right?
Me too.
Yeah, but you're getting paid.
We'll get enough viewers one day, right?
Maybe.
Then you'll get paid. All right, have a good one.
Hey, take it easy. Well, it looks like the police here in this undisclosed location, which I don't know if you guys saw the side of the truck or not, actually know our rights. They know what I'm out here doing. I've not been in this town before. I try to stay away from areas that are close to home. But today I just felt that this was where I needed to be. And here he comes again. He's going to go educate those folks inside the bank and let them know that I'm out here doing a constitutionally protected activity. That no matter what your feelings, can't be turned into a crime. So obviously this area has had some memos go out. I know that there was another auditor that did the Herkimer County office buildings, the probation department. I was actually hoping he would walk into the DMV, which would have been right on your right as you went in the county office building. That would have, I think, been a better place, even though they got a damn good reaction from the, what do you call it, the probation department. So you got some guy up here who sounds like he's quite adamant. He might say something to me on the way out. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's a one-way right there. If you came in a one-way street. No lights on, no nothing. So obviously not an emergency. Came by to check on me to make sure everything was good. I don't know why they do that, because I didn't call you. You should go in the bank, check with the bank first, and then come out and make contact with me. There's officer number 1. And there's officer number 2. Does it look like he might be coming back over for us? So they're probably going to go through Hannaford parking lot here and scan the cars to see if they can find my car. My car? I'll show you what my car is. I'm going to walk to it afterwards, and they're going to watch me get right on it. It's that little green thing right there, and that's my rental. So I really could care less whether or not they get the plate on that, because if they do go get the information on that, that's just another lawsuit that I'm going to slap them with. Hey, you're number 1 too.
Yeah.
Number 1 too. There's always one in the crowd. Another fully tinted truck. You can't see in that for nothing. So yeah, they still got the windows pulled down pretty tight. They got that one pulled all the way down, and they got the other one pulled down about halfway. So once I leave here, I will continue to roll, just in case I get pulled over on the way out of here in an unlawful traffic stop. What do we got here? We actually got to take a walk up into the street here. Just show you a little look around the neighborhood. Got the self-storage here. Excuse me. Are you the owner?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
It's Franklin's, right?
Yeah.
Is Terry in?
Huh?
Terry in? Terry's not here today? I'm just doing a video. I was wondering if Terry's in. Is Terry here today? The guy that owns the place?
What about him?
I was just wondering if he's here today.
What difference does it make?
I was gonna give him a plug. I got a YouTube channel that I do, and I was just gonna give him a plug for his business. You come out. It's Terry Franklin, right?
He ain't around anyway.
Ain't around? Anything you want to say about the business? About 10,000 people are gonna see it.
No.
No, you're good? All right, man. So, I'm here at Franklin's Auto Sales in Herkimer. That's my undisclosed location. I've heard good things about this guy. He's got some good cars here. Come on out to Franklin's Auto Sales in Herkimer if you're looking for a used car. I'll give you the number. It's 794-6588. This gentleman here could have been a little bit more pleasant, but he's not. He's got the right to his feelings. I wish Terry was here today because he would have came out and been a lot nicer than that guy. And he would have gave his business a nice little plug, I'm sure. It seemed like you wanted to stick around. Somebody came back over. Oh, it's that kid that just took off. Is he recording us? Yeah, he wants to be a YouTube star. Let's go make him one. You're number 1 too.
You're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Who stands out in front of the bank?
In fact, you're number 2.
You're a fucking weirdo.
Have,
Sorry, I'll call the cops for you for fucking.
have a nice day. Oh, and they can educate you. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, you're a weirdo.
Come on back after you're educated and you can apologize to me.
I don't need to apologize for shit.
Have a nice day. You're dismissed. Says the guy sitting in his car. So we're gonna go back over here. This guy says he's calling the cops. And we know the cops have already been here. In fact, the cops are over there somewhere. Sit there and smoke your vape, you dumbass. People just don't understand. you're a weirdo for taking video at the bank. You know what? I'm a weirdo for taking video at the beach. I'm a weirdo for taking video walking down the street. Come on. So this guy took it upon himself to be the good citizen, to watch the bad guy with the camera. Because God knows you're a weirdo for taking video at the bank, and you might be casing the joint to rob it. Come on. There's flawed logic in that. So basically this dipshit just threatened me. Says the guy sitting in his car. His poor little feelings are hurt. He's calling the police and they're saying, I'm sorry, we're not coming out. Every day since. So yeah, we're taking video at the bank. Let's see, check on our buddy over there. Hey buddy. Cam back. So yeah, he's on the phone, getting educated. That's fine. Now you can sit over there with your feelings. And your feelings can ferment into something else. It's usually anger. Dumbass just started his car. It looks like he's moving on. Asshole. Alright folks, I think that's going to wrap it up. I'm going to head back to my car now. And like I said, I'm going to video all the way out. So I'm going to actually use this as the out. If there is no contact with the police after I leave here in my vehicle, then you're just going to get this as the out. So I'm out here today. It is the 20th of January. I am out here at the undisclosed location, which you may have seen on the police car. I don't know. Everything went pretty good. I mean, we had a couple people who didn't like what I was doing. They expressed their First Amendment right to tell me basically to go fuck myself. I understand that. You know, I have that right too. I have that same right. So I'm in the Hannaford parking lot. So right now there's a good chance that they've already gone into Hannaford and done maybe a trespass or asking for a trespass. That's usually how it goes. They go in and they say, hey, you want that guy trespassed, right? And that usually is it's usually a yes. Just because they want to comply with the police and do what the police are saying they should do. So I'm going to be recording from this vehicle, which again, like I said, is a rental. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We got this dipshit showing up again. So yeah, dipshit there did wait. There he goes right there. He thinks he got my my plate number, but he doesn't have the authority to go to Enterprise Rental and find out who actually rented this. So what he got was nothing. So you gotta be careful when you're out doing this, folks. If you're gonna be out here doing this, this is one of them things where not only the police will follow you, but you'll get individuals that'll follow you too back to your house. So you gotta really be careful. when you're out here doing what you're doing.